Good morning, Dallas Stars hockey fans. This is Jeff with the Dallas Stars Hockey Minute. Well, I don't know what to do. I mean, 7 game winning streak, which is incredible for Dallas. We're still battling to try to get first place in the division, and Winnipeg just won't go away. Right now we really need some luck. We need the gods to be on our side a little bit. Beating Nashville was supposed to happen. They're not in the playoff picture, but 5-1 was the end of the game. I mean, I don't even think that Nashville should have got the first goal because to me it looks like they were off sides when it happened. Water under the bridge, I guess, on that one. Shout out to my friend Leah. She texted me last night, and her and her son Jacob went to the game, and for him it was his very first hockey game, and I think that's amazing. More kids, more people getting involved in the game that I think is the best game in the world. We just outshot them. We didn't even outshoot them last night. Ottinger again had a great game in net, but right now it's just battling between you know Winnipeg and us. And it's funny because Winnipeg looks like they're going to be the President's Trophy winner. We at 106 points. Normally that's enough to be the President's Trophy winner, and Winnipeg has 108, and the Caps have 104. I think is what they're looking at. It's crazy though because we're all like the top 3 teams in the league. And the story right now is how amazing the Blues are surging right now. To keep them in the wild card, and yet our 7 game winning streak isn't even being talked about nationally. And I get it. It's the story is the underdog making it into the playoff picture and all that stuff. But I think a 7 game winning streak is a hell of a winning streak. I just wish that Winnipeg could lose a few more games and give us a chance for that top spot. But we can only do what we can do, and we're doing what we're supposed to incredibly. The other day they showed that Tyler Seguin was skating again, which tells me he's getting ready. I hope that we see him in the next six games or 7 games we have left. I hope we just see him in gameplay before the playoffs, but maybe they're just holding off. And then also the other thing that's being talked about, that even DeBoer saying that there is a good chance that Hasekin's going to be ready for the first round now, where we were worried that he wasn't going to be. So there's still a lot going on in this game. Wyatt Johnston again, 6 games in a row with a goal. The point streak continues. I love that kid. It's still amazing that he's barely 21 years old. He's barely old enough to drink. And the kid comes up when he's 19 years old. And a lot of times the kid comes up to kind of try to show himself and that he's ready for the NHL, and he's not ready. Well, I love how he never went back down to the AHL. He got here, his 9 game, you know, job interview, if you will, and has never faltered. And then Jason Robertson gets a goal. I mean, this team has so much talent and so much depth, and I'm so proud to be a Dallas Stars fan. Now, this is probably one of my shorter podcasts today because there's not really much more to say. It's just the reality is we're so close to being the first team. We're probably going to be the second in the division by it's all over because Winnipeg just can't seem to give us a break. But being on a 7 game winning streak this close to the end of the year is just telling me that our mojo's there, that we are ready for playoffs. We're primed to be ready. We got Pittsburgh on Saturday, and it's going to be on ESPN. It's an afternoon game. It's a nationally televised game. And then we got Minnesota on, I think it's Sunday, so it's So it's a back-to-back, if I believe it's right. And we're playing on TNT. So 2 of the last 7 games are nationally televised games, which I think is an opportunity once again to show the country how good of a team we are. I mean, we're ready for the playoffs. We've clinched the spot. It's like in the West, it's got Winnipeg, us, and Vegas are the 3 teams that have like actually clinched their playoff spot. Anyway, this is Jeff with the Dallas Stars Hockey Minute. I just wish that the hockey gods would give us a little bit of a break because right now we're playing incredible and there's just factors around us that aren't helping. And I hope that something gives. I want to be the first in the division, but what's cool is even at second place, whoever we play, that first playoff series, we will be getting home ice advantage for sure, which is definitely going to help a lot in that format. Anyway, hopefully everyone has a great day. Go Stars.